What's going on, America? It's your boy, Cavi Kingpin, Just for the Hell of It podcast. We are in the building on this beautiful, what is it, Thursday night. I got the fellas with me. Let's sound off, y'all.
It was justified calling in from cold-ass 19 fucking degree Buffalo, New York. Man, the only thing that's living in my heart right now is the topic we're going to be talking about tonight.
Yo, it's your boy Slumdog Millionaire, and yeah, man, this is going to be an interesting show, man. I think there's a lot that needs to be said about this subject.
Yo, this is the fat bastard, the one and only, man. It's going to be a good episode tonight. It's cold. I'm high. We're going to just have a good night tonight, baby.
All
And my man went to Wendy's and got 4 number 4s and a 4 for 4. Hey.
Well, today's topic is gonna be like a split topip. We definitely got to do a quick report on the Trump impeachment, and then also we want to talk about that that teenager who staged a kidnapping in the Bronx. So, any one of y'all can set it off, man.
I'm stuck on that, yo. I'm gonna start it off with that lady from the Bronx, man. That little girl, man. Yo, that bugged me out. She had the whole world feeling bad and hurtful, man, and she pulled this stunt, man. If she didn't want to go back to Jamaica or Honduras, one of them, South Carolina, one of them joints. But yo, I feel like, how was she gonna do something like that? So, what y'all think about it, fellas? But the way everything's been going, fast, love.
Oh no, go ahead.
With the way everything's been going now, everybody be talking about this sex trafficking and everything. That's not something you play with. Now, there's a lot of things that nobody's gonna want to do, but you don't sit there and pull no bullshit like this because they're gonna sit there and it ain't gonna be that heartwarming thing where everybody's understanding and they play the music from Full House and shit like that when it's a black person. They're gonna sit there and they're gonna run you through the ringer. And after they do that, they're going to hit the family up with the bill for all the manpower that it took to try to find her.
Well,
it's not a joke.
You're right, and that's the thing that fucked me up was that then they blamed somebody, dude by the name of Sanchez or something. So they alleged that he snatched her up. So we dealing with all this stuff, especially in Atlanta. There been a lot of abductions in Atlanta. So you dealing with all this stuff and you staging on some Jussie Smollett shit? Come on, man.
Yeah, that's kind of. She was 16. You know better. I don't care how bad you don't want to move. Right. To make up something like that.
Hold on, she didn't want to move out of town?
All kids did that.
Where she was moving to, out of town?
I think from what I'm saying, she was just the family was moving and she didn't want to.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I thought she was moving I thought it was like Jamaica or something, huh?
And she didn't want to leave, so she staged her own kidnapping. Now, this is what I want to ask y'all. If one of y'all kids tried to pull this shit off, made national news, and then you find out that it's fake, staged the whole thing, what would y'all do?
She would really be missing. She'd really be missing.
Oh, shit, I'd be making national news after that. I'd be whooping her ass right there in front of the they have me on national, man.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly, see?
That's
crazy.
crazy.
That's some bullshit. Your heart's going to drop automatically because you worried about your baby. That's a gift. Yeah. All right? Yeah. And then you're going to be happy that you got it, but then you're going to see this bullshit about, wait a minute, you did all this? You staged this. There are people who, has ended up with health issues after thinking their child's gone. Fuck around and have a heart attack and shit like that because they so hurt and distraught thinking that their kid is missing. And you going to do this and take this for play? Nah, I'll be, like I said, I'll be at that police station in front of Channel 5 News or whatever news, and I'll be whooping her motherfucking ass.
Only thing I didn't realize, how did they find out it was staged, though? That's what I was trying to figure out.
She turned herself in.
Oh, she turned herself in.
But when the video showed it, they made it seem like, the video made it seem like that, she had just been, like, rescued or something like that. Everybody was all happy and shit.
That's crazy. No, see, this the thing that's crazy with me. That's nuts. If you want to move, if you don't want to move, just express that. Doing all this, you could have got people hurt. Like, you know what I'm saying? And
It's
that now,
the first time this shit done happened.
right now, this is a problem. So I don't think the severity she get of what she just did. And then now it's gonna be like the young black girls is crying wolf because when somebody really get kidnapped, they gonna say, "Oh, she bullshit." This where we go wrong as a people. Yeah, just doing dumb shit that she should have thought of before she did that dumb shit. That shit was stupid. Go back to this new generation shit.
Get locked up for that.
No, for sure.
Yeah, because
for
she's
sure.
16. And you know,
She gonna get locked up.
And they might get sued. They might get fined and sued too.
Like I said, they're gonna get hit with that bill because you go all that manpower they took to try to find her, all these people, dogs, and overtime that they're giving these people to try to find this lost child, especially with the sex trafficking thing going. Oh hell yeah! There's gonna be a big ass bill that they're gonna be trying to attack on.
Oh yeah, they're gonna. Yeah, that's true. I thought about. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Yo, so she gonna be she gonna that again. That go back to like Jesse Smollett. You haven't heard nothing from that motherfucker. Y'all doing too much. Y'all doing too much.
His ass last night.
Yeah, you know what? Did you see the meme on Instagram where they show her face and it just slowly it fades into his face?
No,
that's what they trying. Yeah, they comparing it because why are you doing this dumb shit?
Well, see, Pat Pastor was right. Her mother, first of all, the decision to move wasn't even finalized. You know what I'm saying? It was just up for, consideration. They were going to move to Honduras, and she didn't want to go.
Man,
so she decided to stage a whole kidnapping. Got 4 other individuals involved.
And it made national news.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's the people that's going to jail is the niggas who participated. Them dumbass
the people that staged the kidnapping, that kidnapped her.
Yeah.
She's gonna go too. Because they're gonna roll on her. They're gonna cop a deal. She was the mastermind.
Like she was the mastermind, right?
Oh yeah.
So flip on her ass like pancakes.
Dumb shit. So let's switch gears. Let's talk about this nigga. He's impeachment. Let's speak on that. I need details on that. So who want to take the wheel?
Let me get a piece.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
You orange motherfucker. How you it's so delusional and everything. You knew this shit was gonna come. It should have happened at the beginning. But the whole thing is he got away with it and he tried to do it again. What's the old saying? Give a nigga rope, motherfucker think he a cowboy? This motherfucker thought he was a cowboy. And he's getting paid for it now. Now this is the 3rd time in US history that the president has been impeached. Last time shouldn't even count because Clinton just got his dick sucked, all right? That ain't an impeachable offense. Yeah. All right? But this dude was sitting there, pretty much showed how un-American he is and how much he gives less of a fuck about us. And he was there, like when they impeached his ass yesterday, when they was voting, this motherfucker was in Michigan talking shit like, he's all good. It's in the bag. And they had one black girl in the background. And I've been curious of how much they pay her to just be standing there smiling every time he says something fucking stupid. I want to see this motherfucker get jail time.
Oh, shit. Man.
So he should get jail time because he broke the law.
So
he broke the law and he should jail time.
So he's
they hit him with 2 charges.
So he's officially impeached.
I don't think he's going to get removed from office.
Well, shit, the only reason they're doing it now,
the Senate has to vote. And y'all got to remember, the Senate is the majority Republican, and they will not vote against that motherfucker.
Well, you never know.
They will not vote against it. And they can vote to hold off on the trial. They can indefinitely hold off on the trial until it's up for re-election. And if Trump doesn't run again, that nigga's not going to win.
But that's the bad part about this.
He's going to get it. I don't think it's going to happen.
The bad part about all this is the fact that even with all this, you still got these dumb redneck motherfuckers who think that he ain't do nothing wrong. And they still sitting there talking and trying to make it like the evidence is right there. I mean, you can see it writing on the damn wall. But they still like, oh, well, this is just a lie made up by the Democrats. He said it himself what he did. Oh, they're on a witch hunt. No, it ain't. He said what the fuck he did.
Right.
If I say I fucked this bitch over here, and I'm bragging about fucking this bitch over here, then apparently I fucked this bitch over here. Right?
Oh shit.
I mean, I look at it as when they found out about the Ukrainian shit, what he called the Ukrainian president. The whistleblower with that was a Ukrainian American citizen who was in the military. I mean, come on now. I don't know how much more it takes, but at the end of the day, we all know these politicians are crooked, man. And they're going to go about their best interest.
Sad part about that shit was when the guy came up to tell what was going on, and he, they said, he was in the service and everything. Now, everybody's supposed to be so pro, military. He talks about being pro-military. How come as soon as he went to go say something, all of a sudden, now they want to check his credentials. Now they want to say, oh, he must have been, he ain't no real military. So they pretty much dogged this man for doing technically what the hell he's supposed to be doing.
Right.
Which goes back to the un-American.
They want to get away with doing their fucking dirt and not have other people worry about it, man.
Well, if he go to jail, everybody in that damn cabinet is going to jail. Because when he did the whole thing about
not everybody. You said everybody.
I'm saying everybody knows something. Everybody knows something. Everybody knows something. Because think about it. Look at all the crooked shit that's happened while he's in there. The shit with Jared Kushner. The shit with his daughter. The shit with Mitch McConnell and Sessions and everybody. Why do you think everybody started getting out? Because they know that the shit was going to get too hot. Now, he did all this foul shit.
He's sorry. Well, he dropped out from his cabinet.
Shit, he was knocking niggas off every week.
He's going through mad U.S. attorneys. He's going through everything. How many presidents have done that?
Just him. Actually, no, Nixon. Nixon was the other one.
Nixon was a crooked bastard.
Nixon tried to do that, and the only reason Nixon didn't go to jail was because the dude who ended up taking over pardoned him. That was his only way out. But Nixon did the same foul shit. Trump, all the shit Trump was doing was too similar to Hitler. And it's like, he want to be a dictator. He want to be able to. He think he's above the law. That's why the two impeachments happened, because he was doing things, and abusing the rules of presidency. He thought that just because he was president, that he could do anything. Now remember, they tried to impeach Clinton over getting blown, right? Mm-hmm. This motherfucker paid Stormy Daniels with campaign money to shut her up, and had another affair on top of that. This motherfucker did double what Clinton did just in that aspect alone. Not to mention the fact that he has already been accused of raping a child, other sexual misconduct that he actually openly admitted to, and yet he's getting away with it. Meanwhile, Bill Clinton's in jail on some hearsay bullshit from 40 fucking years ago.
First of all, how does Nick, not to cut you off, sorry, Justify, how does nigga get elected where he was admitting to all this shit he do, from grabbing pussies, being out of control, being a known racist? He still was elected. That's the problem. The problem is the people. It's the people. So I kind of agree with Slum. They saying he's gonna be impeached, but I don't believe it until I see fully, the Senate votes against him. And also I want to know, will he be able to run for president again?
Oh, shit. It depends on what happened with the Senate, because the whole thing is the reason people elected him in the first place is he played on the, he played the game. He saw what the big thing was. He saw the racial aspect. He saw that people were racist. Pretty much how they treated President Obama and what they said about him and how racially insensitive it was. He played on that card. He said, okay, well, you want to do that? Then, we're going to make America great. And he's talking about the 50s. He's talking about us walking through the back door, not sitting at lunch counters. He's talking about trying to make this shit brighter than Clorox in the fucking bucket. He's talking about trying to do all this shit to where it's pure white, in which it's never been pure white. All right? So, all this shit... Huh?
No, I'm going to break it down like this, because he was playing on... Look at all these, politicians when it comes to election time. They played on what's going on at the time of the election. Which, when it happened to him, at this point in time, he started talking about race. Bringing up all the immigration stuff, talking about bringing jobs back, bring back coal mining and building the wall and all this bullshit. Know why those white people voted for him? Because they're dumb motherfuckers too. A lot of racist people are fucking morons. And they really and truly believe this motherfucker was actually going to do this shit. When a lot of people sit back and look and be like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? Building walls and impenetrable walls, which they just proven niggas can just climb over. There was 2 Mexican dudes who just took a fucking ladder and climbed over the fucking wall. Well, sure. You remember El Chapo built a tunnel. He was just cold. Let's be real, man. Like, come on.
Well, the crazy part about it is yesterday he was in Michigan bragging about, I made sure that, the auto workers are back in Michigan. No, you didn't. Obama did that. He bailed their asses out.
Exactly.
He bailed out the big 3 and then got on them because they started trying to be funny and start taking expensive trips and shit like that. And he's like, nope, ain't happening. See, the thing is, the reason he got in because white America did not like the fact that there was a black man running this country and fixing all the shit that the last dumbass Republican fucked up.
Right.
So they had to go back to try to, this was their great white hope. And he acted just like the great white hope was.
That nigga was sick.
Yeah.
A big orange fuck up. That's what he is.
So you know.
Because my thing is this.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say this is the last thing I'm gonna say. I've been taking up a lot of time on this.
Oh no, you good, bro.
When the motherfucker sat there and went after the Dreamers, talking about the kids of immigration, we got kids still separated from their parents right now in makeshift internment camps like they had in fucking World War II. Now he's sitting there, these foreigners can't come over, these people come over and have kids, and then they're all but motherfucker, every one of your goddamn kids. They from a bitch that ain't from here, and they were born here, and then they reaching the benefits of an American. So if those other kids have to go and they internment camps, your goddamn Beavis and Butthead looking son, your goddamn fake Family Dollar looking Bobby bitch daughter, that little, and I'm not even gonna talk about little Barry because it's sad enough that the first thing they do is they try to make it seem like everybody's attacking him. He's 10 years old, he's a kid, 13, whatever. He's a child still. I'm not gonna go after no child, but the other idiots, I'm going after them because they foot in this just like their dumbass father. They all should be going back to fuck to wherever the damn wax is made from, wherever IKEA plant in Russia, or wherever the fuck they from. And be fair. You want to do this to people who's coming over here and doing hard, trying to work and everything, but you get these damn women who's coming over here working illegally and admitting it. It's like everything they did that was illegal. They just sat there, by the way, hey, I was in this country for about 5-6 years. It was illegal. Working, and then when I met him, he helped me get everything legal. You're violating your own death. You're perjuring yourself on everything that you're doing. So make it fair.
Yep.
You know what, bro? With that guy, man, and see the difference between him and Bush. Bush had an agenda. Bush was about some money. Trump about money, but Trump was more or less like, I have the money already. Let me flex my muscle. Dictatorship being on that type shit. Bush was on some sneaky, let's lock down this oil shit. Let's have generational wealth type shit. So everybody had their agenda and shit. It's just with this dude, he's sloppy. He don't give a fuck. He's a fucking cracker, and he's just out of control. That's it. He's out of fucking control.
He can get away with everything, and they're allowing it. It's almost like
he gets away with it. But we know why.
It's like to a little kid.
We know why.
You see them. Yeah, but you see the little white kids that be in Walmart.
Who's in charge?
He is.
Think about that. Who's in charge, man? It ain't nothing but a white man. It's another white man in charge of another white man. You fucked up white man? Don't worry about it. I got you, guys. We'll spin this into a different narrative. Don't worry about it.
Oh, shit. That's crazy.
He's right. Slum's right. And it's fucked up that it's fucked up that it's that way. But he is absolutely fucking right.
I want everybody, because everybody kind of premature throwing up like, yo, he's impeached. You still gotta wait for the Senate. So until he's officially out of office, I don't want to hear that shit. It sound good, it look good, but that could be used to his advantage. Everybody say impeach, and he don't get impeached. You just making him more powerful.
Right.
It's facts.
So that personally is crazy to me. So we trying to see. I just wanted to report on it because it was like everybody posting stuff. He out of here and all. He's not technically out of here yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't over to his foreign wife sing.
You know if they give him jail time, then his chicken shit ass probably gonna eat a bullet.
He's not going to jail.
He gonna go out.
That man
He's
is
gonna
not
go
going
out
to jail.
just like Hitler did.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to jail.
Him and his ventriloquist wife, dummy wife, ventriloquist dummy of a wife, they actually gonna go somewhere and hide, and they gonna go try to do something off themselves. Because
I think they gonna hide,
has there ever been a white shit, dude? Not once has there ever been a white person who's committed heinous crimes and done dumb shit that actually will sit there and take atonement for what they did.
I really don't think he's going to jail though. I doubt that. I doubt it.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, I ain't buying that one. That one ain't. It sounds good, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
He got too much money.
Way too much, and influence and power. Not gonna happen.
That's the difference between him and Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby had money too, but that's a black dude.
He didn't have the power either. Yeah, he didn't have the power.
He had too much power in their eyes. He was doing too much stuff that they didn't like. He was sitting there donating money and doing I just found something else.
What's that?
Have anybody heard what Oprah do in the Russell Simmons and trying to go out there all these black guys?
I was talking to y'all about that last time. That's let's touch on that on another show because I actually want to bring some women in and we could talk about that. If you want, we could do that tomorrow's show. Because I really need to touch down on that because she's out of pocket.
Yeah.
And they got a bunch of pictures with her with kissing her.
She was
Listen.
Listen.
Listen, kissing her. Donald Trump, Harvey Weinstein. So let's save that for tomorrow. So let's do the final thought on this topic. And tomorrow I could get like 2 women on there and we can really go in because Oprah, I'm very disappointed she out of pocket.
Because 50 said something, he was right.
Right.
You know how hard it is to say 50 Cent was right about something when he be talking? He be funny.
Right.
That dude be funny as fuck, but he was right.
Right. So let's do the final thought. Let me do my little final thought. As far as the young lady who faked a kidnapping in the Bronx, you're done. You're finished. I think that was a mockery. It was silly. It was stupid. Now all these young women out here that's really getting kidnapped, they're gonna be crying wolf because nobody's gonna. Law enforcement is not going to take it as serious as they were before. And as far as Donald Trump, man, fuck him. I really want to see him impeached, but I doubt it. He's got a lot of power and influence, and he's a cracker. Go ahead, yo.
Yeah, ended it with the cracker.
I know. I keep saying that.
I'm gonna say this, man, to the girl who staged her own kidnapping, man. I hope she learns from this. She gonna learn. Once she gonna be locked up for something. Something's gonna happen to her.
You gonna learn today?
Yeah, for real. Hopefully her parents, talk to her, let her know you cannot play around like that because not only does that affect your family, affect how people view you, that affects how people view us as a whole. Because now, it's like what Gabby said earlier, it's like the boy who cried wolf. See, a girl who said she got kidnapped, now people are going to be scratching their head like, well, did she really get kidnapped? But hopefully this is a huge learning experience for her. Now, when it comes to DT, Donald Trump, will he get impeached? We can only hope. I don't think it's going to happen. Because like I said, the Senate is majority Republican. They're not going to vote against him. We just got a country where the people believe in ignorance. And that's the epitome of ignorance, Donald Trump.
Well, let's start with the young lady up in the young lady who staged a kidnapping. Let's look at it from this perspective first. Prior to this, there has been a bunch of missing black children in America that nobody's giving a fuck about. There's been missing black women in America that nobody's giving a fuck about. Not one little bit of coverage. Now, you stage a kidnapping, you actually get some coverage. And everybody's looking, and you just fucked up everything. The one time they actually tried to do the right thing because they've been doing wrong, you done fucked it up. So, almost like what Slum said, they're going to look at anybody else who's saying, if they're of color, that they're missing, as bullshit. They're gonna think you're crying wolf. And the whole thing is, you very much set everybody back, and it's not cool. And she's gonna pay for it. You're gonna pay for this because they're gonna make an example. They love making examples out of black people or people of color. So just no crying about that once, as you already cried wolf once. Now, as far as Trump goes, okay, he got impeached, but the motherfucker acted cocky and arrogant. Like Cabby said, this motherfucker, he might not go in jail. But the whole thing is, if this is a real American democracy, like they always want to sit there and bullshit about every time they open their fucking mouths, if this is how it's really supposed to go, show me. Take this orange motherfucker, put him in an orange jumpsuit, along with his goddamn fucked up looking kids, family, and anybody else who was tied into this shit, and throw their ass under the jail. And then you really will make America great again.
On that note, we ended it. I like how he did that. Just
Wait,
for having the podcast. Fuck you, Trump.
Wait, did that bastard get it on the Empire?